possessing a brilliant photographic memory and a mind that races with complex thoughts, vocabulary, and emotions, yet being trapped in a body that cannot speak, walk, or control its own movements, leaving you silenced and underestimated by everyone who sees only your disability. In this profoundly moving, eye-opening, and ultimately triumphant audiobook summary of Out of Mind by Sharon M. Draper, we step into the world of Melody Brooks, an 11-year-old girl with cerebral palsy who has been dismissed as intellectually disabled by teachers, doctors, and even some family members, despite having one of the sharpest minds in her school. The story is narrated entirely from Melody's perspective, offering an intimate, unfiltered look at her inner life, the frustration of being dogged over, the joy of learning, and the desperate longing to be heard. The audiobook format brings Melody's voice to life with extraordinary power, as the narrator captures her wit, her intelligence, and her emotional depth, shattering stereotypes and forcing listeners to confront their own biases about disability and communication. As Melody receives a MediTalk device that finally allows her to speak, the narrative shifts from isolation to empowerment, showcasing her academic brilliance as she joins the WizKids quiz team and proves her worth to skeptics. Listeners will be captivated by the raw honesty of Melody's experiences, from the humiliation of being excluded to the exhilaration of answering questions correctly on national television, all enhanced by a soundscape that reflects both the confinement of her physical limitations and the boundless freedom of her mind. This is not just a story about overcoming adversity, it is a powerful advocacy for inclusion, respect, and the recognition that every person has value beyond what they can physically do. Draper's writing is lyrical, compassionate, and unflinchingly real, avoiding pity in favor of dignity and agency, while the narrator's delivery ensures that Melody's triumphs feel earned and her setbacks feel deeply personal. The climax sees Melody facing betrayal and disappointment when her teammates leave her behind during a competition, yet she responds not with bitterness but with grace and resilience, redefining what strength truly means. Out of My Mind is a transformative work of literature that challenges listeners to see differently, listen more closely, and recognize the humanity in everyone. Whether you are an educator, a parent, or simply someone seeking to understand the world through an that reminds us that words matter, but so does the silence between them. So, put on your headphones, open your heart, and let Melody's voice change the way you see the world, proving that sometimes the most important stories are the ones we